Hi guys, welcome to the JW Untold Truth channel. This is Isabella Guzman, the girl that you see at the back here, and she, like many other young kids around the world, might be facing the same future. We might never know what actually happened to this young girl, but we have some hints by the news reports or something very familiar that many kids of the Jehovah Witnesses might be just going through the right same thing. But let's have a look at the news story regarding this young girl. I'd like to show you something very disturbing regarding Jehovah Witnesses that may have caused this young girl to be driven to the extreme.
Story of a young woman now at the center of a brutal murder case. The alleged victim, her own mother.
That's right. The cops and the girl's own father say they tried to intervene in the hours before the killing. So what went wrong here? ABC's Aditi Roy is in our Los Angeles bureau with more. What a gruesome story, Aditi.
It is a chilling story. Good morning, Dan and Bianna. Before the murder, police were actually at the teenager's house with a stern warning to her to respect her mother or be thrown out of the house. To respect her mother or be thrown out of the house. Hours later, police were back, this time to a bloody murder scene.
So we noticed in this short news report that she was threatened by her parents to be thrown out of her house if she did not respect her mother. But let's just finish the whole news and see what else we can learn from this young girl.
This is the face of a killer, and that 18-year-old Isabella Guzman's alleged victim is her own mother. 47-year-old Yunmi Hoi's body, the center of what investigators call a bloody crime scene in this Aurora, Colorado home. Police say Guzman stabbed Hoi 79 times before fleeing the home.
She's on foot somewhere in the area.
After an all-night search, undercover police discovered Guzman in a nearby parking lot. In a police affidavit, investigators say the girl's stepfather, Ryan Hoi, heard his wife cry out from the bathroom. He then opened the door and allegedly found his stepdaughter standing with a knife over her mother's bloody body. Guzman's biological father tells ABC news station KMGH he spoke with his daughter earlier that day. The topic of conversation, her troubled relationship with her mother.
I still can't believe it. I thought that I made progress, but obviously it didn't do nothing because hours later, then this thing happened.
Prosecutors say in the days leading up to Yunmi Hoi's brutal murder, Guzman allegedly yelled at her and spit in her face and reportedly, via email, sent a clear message: "You will pay." A teenager who looks more like a model than a murder suspect, now behind bars.
So we heard from the news report that she had troubled relationships with her mother, even to the point she told her mother she would have to pay for it. That's interesting, but that doesn't actually make people to go to the extremes that she went through. But now let's hear her interview. She gave some clues here of what might have been the biggest issues that caused her to be driven to the extreme.
I was not myself when I did that, and I have since been restored to full health. I was abused at home by my family for many years. My parents are Jehovah's Witnesses, and I left the religion when I was 14, and the abuse at home worsened after I quit. The fight with my mom was terrible, and I was injured in the process. I have the scars on my hands. I don't know if you can see or not. I'm not mentally ill anymore. I'm not a danger to myself or others. If I could change it, or if I could take it back, I would.
So to recap here, she was abused at home by her family for many years. Parents were Jehovah Witnesses, and she left the religion when she was 14. Abuse at home after she quit her religion was even worse. So what does all this have to do with the Jehovah Witnesses? So if you don't know much about the Jehovah Witnesses, let's look at what the Jehovah Witnesses encourage their parents to do when the kids leave the religion. And here is an official video of the religion about what parents have to do when the kids leave the religion.
Getting disfellowshipped.
Sonia Erickson has been disfellowshipped.
Later, my father explained to me that I couldn't remain in the home because I refused to change my lifestyle.
When she means that she refused to change her lifestyle, here they actually meaning that she refused to change her mind about what she believes about her own religion. or the Jehovah Witnesses.
He told me I was having a negative effect. Then I'm out of this house.
When she says she's out of the house, well, she means she's got no other options. It's either she leaves the house or she will have to change back and go back to her religion.
I was determined to do what I wanted.
When she was trying to say that she's determined to do what she wanted, in fact, she's got no other choices. It's that she wants to live her own life and she's got no other choices. So she will either wants to do what she wants for her own life, or it's a highway for her.
When I left home that day, they loved me and wanted me to come back to Jehovah. I tried to contact them. I just wanted to talk and to hear their voice. I missed being with my family. And they thought about reaching out to me. But they knew that if they had associated with me, even a little, just to check on me, that small dose of association might have satisfied me.
So what might have happened to this young girl, Isabella Guzman? Well, first of all, she was brought up as a Jehovah's Witness. She left the religion at 14. Jehovah's Witnesses practice shunning, and you will lose all your family, all your friends, all your social interactions with everyone that you've known and who you brought up with. And she was threatened by her mother, as we can see from the news reports, that she will be kicked out and she would have lost probably all her friends and her family now as well. So she was threatened. And also, Jehovah's Witnesses uses this as a tactic to keep young kids in this religion trapped. And isolation are painful things in life and sometimes can be beyond human endurance. And these sort of isolations and shunning acts that families do onto their kids can flip someone straight away and cause mental illness. And for this young girl, probably this is what she got triggered with and made her do some extreme things that no one will be capable to do in normal circumstances. So this is a learning curve for us, that we have to be careful with these kind of religions that promotes and do these sort of things onto the families. So just watch out for these Jehovah's Witnesses and for any other fundamental religions that practice these sort of things. So thank you for watching, guys, and let's see what we can find for the next video.